Hi everyone, welcome you all to this interesting session. We have the speaker already in the room. It's my privilege and honor to invite Mrs. Vijaya all the way from Chennai to introduce about Vijaya. She has a bachelor's from Alagappa College of Engineering and she did her MTech from NIT Surat and then is pursuing her PhD from IIT-Madras. She is one of the meritorious students that I have come across in my batch from ACCET, being the gold medalist from our college and then bagging so many medals, not just in academics but also in sports laureates. Um, it's our privilege and honor to invite Vijaya to talk about preparation on GATE for the civil aspirants in our expert hosting session. Without any further ado, I would like to pass this podium to Vijaya to start her session. But just want to make an announcement to audience. If you have any questions, please feel free to use this chat window and keep pinging your question and answers. I'll make sure myself and Vijaya will keep looking at this chat periodically so that if there is any questions that we need to be answered, we'll make sure to answer it. But without any further ado, I'll pass it over to Vijaya. Here you go, Vijaya, coming at you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Shiva. It's actually a pleasure for me to share my experience with my alma mater. So thank you for providing an opportunity. So without any further delay, we'll go to the topic of today's presentation. So, okay, just a minute. I hope you guys are doing good during this crisis. And okay, yeah. So good evening, all of you. Today we'll be seeing about the right time and strategy to crack GATE. So why do we have to have some strategy first of all? Is see among 100% of the candidates who are applying, not appearing for GATE exam, only 15% actually clear GATE exam. So what is so special for that 15% is their strategy and right time of preparation. So I hope this session will help you guys develop your own strategy to crack GATE. So let's go to the next slide. We will be seeing all these things particularly in this webinar. Okay. So why do we have to prepare for GATE? Who all can prepare for this? And what should be actually prepared for this exam? And how to prepare? That is what strategy. That is where our strategy comes into play. So I want the session to be interactive. If you guys wish to ask me anything, you can ask me. You feel free to ask any doubt. Okay, don't. There is no one here to judge you, so you can clarify all your doubts and queries. We'll go to the next slide. Yeah. So first of all, why do we have to prepare for this GATE? So, Shiva, next slide. After your graduation, what are you guys going to do? What is there in the mind? So immediately the point which comes to our mind is the placement, right? So beyond that, we don't have much idea about the opportunities we have. So we'll just explore one part of that, what you can do after your graduation through this channel, particularly GATE. Okay, so next. So what are all the opportunities? Four main things I'll tell you now. First is higher studies, second job, third research, and fourth is because of this GATE preparation, what else you can do for your career. Okay, so in the first one, higher studies, slide please. Yeah, you have these institutes like IIT, NIT, IIIT, and Anna University, and other affiliated colleges. Okay, so you have to be in the top rank for getting MTech at IIT, NIT, in IIIT, all these institutes. So I hope you have heard about IIIT, that is Indian Institute of Information Technology. So there are nearly 23 IITs, 28 NITs, and nearly 25 IIITs, which are being funded by MHRD. So you don't have to worry about the funding. You don't have to think about the family, like you'll get all your fee and hostel, all those expenses will be covered by the scholarship given by the Ministry of Human Resource. So you can go for higher studies with this GATE score. Second one is job. So if you prefer, if you are not interested in higher studies, you can go for a job. So there are many public sectors which recruit through GATE. I have just listed a few over here, but there are so many other public sectors which recruit candidates through GATE. So that is the second one. The third one is research. Even if you don't have a very good rank to get a MTech at IIT, you have other option like MS or direct PhDs at IIT. Like if you have a good qualified score but not a very good rank, still you can try for MS and direct PhDs at IIT, where they will conduct a separate written exam for this MS and direct PhD once you clear GATE. Other options like CSIR have academy for PG program. Like you might be knowing the undergraduation program at SICRI, right? Or nearby campus. So similar to SICRI, we have institutes for civil engineering, like structure. SCRC stands for Structural Engineering Research Center. CBRI stands for Central Building Research Institute. So these institutes are for civil engineering, and they offer PG program through this academy of CSIR. Okay. So even ISRO have an institute at Dehradun, which is the Indian Institute of Remote Sensing. Even they offer a PG program for remote sensing and GIS. So there are many other opportunities which lie beyond placements. Okay. So if you are having a good GATE score, whatever I have told you now is applicable. It's okay. Even if you're not getting a good score, it's fine. You can still use the knowledge which you have gained through this GATE preparation for other opportunities. Like you can even write IES, EIL is Engineers Institute India, Engineers India Limited, TNEB, PWD, like all those exams, it will be very easy for you to crack once you prepare well for GATE. And other than that, even for your placements, they will have a written exam first. So when you prepare for GATE, your written exam in the placements is going to be very easy for you to handle, and obviously the interviews. Okay. So these are all the opportunities which you have once you are well prepared for GATE. Okay. So now who can prepare for that? We'll see that. Next slide, please. Yeah. To be practically speaking, all of you can crack GATE. Actually, the pattern, generally there will be 33% questions which are easy. If you have prepared for your semester properly, those 33% questions are going to be easy for you to crack. Okay, mostly it will be direct questions. 33% will be medium level questions. For that, you need a certain level of preparation. Okay, and the final 33% is going to be tough. For that, you need a hard work and a proper strategy. So based on your level of preparation, you can almost anyone can crack GATE. Okay. Now when the audience, we have a mix of second year, third year and final year students. So for second year students, there is ample time. And third year students, even you have enough time. Final year students, we have less time. So we have to be very strict and disciplined in following our strategy. Though you feel that you are not able to cover, no problem. Even the next year you can crack it. Okay. So all of you can prepare if you have a proper strategy. Okay. Now let's see what to prepare. Okay. So next slide. GATE mark allocation looks like this. Okay, general aptitude we have for 15%, technical and engineering mathematics we have for 85%. So basically GATE is an objective type exam. So you have totally 65 questions, in which 30 are 1 mark question and 35 are 2 mark questions. Okay, so all these 65 questions are going to be objective type. So we have to prepare for attending objective exam. Sorry, objective questions. So let's go to the next slide. Yeah, in that, as we see, saw on the previous slide, general aptitude will have 15 marks, and this technical and engineering mathematics have 85 marks. Okay, so how this 85 marks is being split is what we are going to see in the next slide. So in that 85 marks, almost 12 to 15 marks will be from engineering mathematics, and remaining will be from your civil engineering syllabus. So if you see this, those subjects in the top, like geotechnical, water resource, environmental, they have a bit high weightage. They generally ask more questions from that subject. You have to keep in mind that this is just a guideline, okay? So there is no rule that they should ask more questions from that particular subject. In general, from the past gate exam question papers, what we have analyzed is majority of the questions are coming from geotechnical, water resource, and environmental. So as you see, the number of questions from each subject depends on the depends. Okay, so and again, as I said, there is no guideline for this mark allocation. This is just for you to have an idea. Before you give an exam, you should have an idea of what all subjects are there, what all subjects can have maximum weightage. So now let's see the next slide. What are all the easy questions which are asked? These subjects, transportation, survey, water resource, and hydrology. If you see, the questions will be generally of direct, easy, if you have prepared for the semester well, you can easily attend questions from these topics. Whereas the structure, geotechnique, environment, and fluid mechanics is a bit hard for you. So you have to practice for these subjects. You can actually solve if you practice. And these subjects, finally, RCC, steel, railway, and airport, generally they are less important in GATE. I'm talking particularly about GATE. Okay, there will be generally 1 or 2 questions. Maths and aptitude, it depends on the individual. If you are interested in maths, generally maths will be easy. Previous slide, please, Shiva. Yeah, generally maths will be easy, and aptitude, it will be actually helpful for you if you prepare for this, for any exam. For any exam, aptitude is necessary actually. So if you prepare for this, it is going to be helpful for you in any way. So both maths and aptitude are generally easy. So if you are good at maths and aptitude, you can actually prepare for that. And so what you are going to prepare, that you have to categorize, okay, based on your preference and interest. Say in the hard topics, structure, geotech, environment, and fluid mechanics, if you are good at structure, geotech, you better prepare those 2 subjects thoroughly. You will not be able to attend and score 100 out of 100. So it is okay to leave few subjects if it is not at all interested for you. But still, if you just have an idea about it, it will be helpful for you, because if there are any easy questions from that subject, you can easily attend and score that mark. And there is negative mark in GATE. So you can't just attend questions which you don't know about. So you better prepare those subjects which you are interested, and focus only on that questions. Just don't waste your time on the topics which is not interested for you. Okay, so now let's go to the strategy now. So how to prepare for this? Now we saw what all have to be prepared. Okay, so for proper strategy, you need to have the syllabus with you first. It is available in the internet. You can download it and have it with you. So see all the subjects, and for every subject you have to be thorough with the syllabus. Okay, what all are there? First, you should know that. So get to know about the syllabus. The second one, next slide please, is the basics. So for each subject which you are going to prepare, you should be strong in basics and fundamentals. So for that, just a good textbook is enough. I think you have all the textbooks in library. Even if you don't have, you can download it for free from websites. Okay, I can share this PPT with you so that you guys can refer this for your reference. And there are materials available from coaching institute in the internet. They can take those materials. That material basics will be explained precisely, so you don't have to waste so much time. You can just learn basics and fundamentals just from short notes. So next slide. Yeah. And after learning, previous slide please. After learning, just make sure that you make short notes of all the key concepts and formulas you have studied, because you have to keep in mind that you are going to write an exam for 3 hours, but the syllabus for that is 3 years syllabus which you have studied in undergraduation. So it is not possible for you to remember everything. So for that, you need to have a short note of all the key concepts and formulas with you. Okay. So after that, yeah, next slide. So now you have got to know the syllabus and you have selected your favorite subjects, and you have prepared the basics and fundamentals, and you have the notes of key concepts and formulas. Now you need to know what is your strength and weakness. So what you should do for that, you should just select one question paper, okay? Like a previous year gate question paper or any mock question paper you can take from internet, and just solve that question paper and see. Okay, just try to solve in 3 hours and see what is your strength, which subject you are solving easily, which you find it difficult, what is your problem, are you finding the time is too less for you, or you are finding to keep memories, to keep formulas in memory difficult. So you should find your strength and weakness. After finding that, you should focus on that particular subject and you should just correct your weakness. Okay, so you should start solving problems from each subject. You can get some question banks, practice questions from internet, or you can purchase books. In internet there are many materials available for free, so you can start downloading and practice those problems. After practicing problems, frequently you should practice mock test and previous year question papers. If you are able to solve the previous question papers and mock test, you will be so confident to give your gate exam. Okay, so these question papers and mock test you should practice in between, so that you will have an idea at what level you are. So next slide. So this is the key strategy, what we have learned now. Okay, I have just given a gist of it. So first you should know what you are preparing. You should prepare, uh, you should select your subject of preference and interest, and after that be strong in the basics and fundamentals in that particular subject. After that, take key short notes of key concept and formulas for each subject. While you are preparing itself, just make note of it. Then solve the question paper, identify what is your strength and weakness, and just start correcting your weakness. For that, you have to practice a lot of problem. After practicing a lot of problem in each subject, start practicing question papers and give mock test. Okay. So next slide, please. So for how are we going to execute this? Okay, you have to make a plan. So what is the total marks? 100. Out of that, 85 is from engineering mathematics and civil engineering. 15 is from aptitude. In that 85 percentage technical and engineering mathematics, 15 is for mathematics. So 15 aptitude, 15 mathematics, remaining 70 is civil engineering. You have to just identify what is your area of interest and preference, and you have to start preparing in that particular subject first. Okay, you don't have to waste time in subjects which you don't like, basically, because we will not be able to attend 100 all the 65 questions. So you should just make sure that you are able to attend all the questions from your favorite subject. So that is what you have to plan first, mark wise and subject wise. Second, how are we going to execute this is where the goal comes into picture. So you need to make weekly, monthly and yearly goals. You should make sure that if you are a final year student, probably you should go for a weekly plan. And if you are a third year student, maybe monthly goal, and second year students can go for yearly goal. Like in this year, I will complete these 4 subjects. In the next year, I will complete these 4 subjects. So depending on the time available, you can prepare your goal. You should make sure that you are fulfilling the goal in the particular time period. So the right time and strategy, both are very important for cracking. Okay. So third point is consistency. So what if you practice a question paper and you are not able to solve? No problem. Go back, start with the basics, start practicing problem for each subject, again come to the question paper and start solving. Now you will be better. Okay, so you should keep practicing. Don't lose heart if you are not able to perform well. Keep practicing and keep correcting your mistakes. That is what is going to help you. You shouldn't be disheartened. Then final tips. If you take a gate question paper and see, there will be about 75% of problems which are just formula based. So that is one important tip which you have to know. Okay, because whatever you study, you should keep in mind that you should be able to remember the formula well. So because more than 75% problems will be just formula based. Though you don't know, you will be able to solve the formula, you will be able to solve the problems if you know the formula. Second one is the syllabus is vast. Like all your 3 years under graduation syllabus, you will have to solve in just 3 hours. So such wide is the syllabus. So you will not be able to remember everything. So for that, you should have micro notes with you for each subject with all key concepts and formula. Third most important thing is speed. You will not be able to solve the question paper in 3 hours without practice. You need a hell lot of practice to be able to solve the question paper in time. So speed is most important and a lot of practice is required for that. So finally, I would say that stick to the goal, have a plan, stick to the goal and work consistently. Keep your last week or month just for revision and practice. Okay. So finally, I then yeah, I wish good luck for all of you guys. Um, if you have any questions, uh, I can take.
All right, that was wonderful, Vijaya. Thank you so much in covering in a short span of time about from the end to end about covering gate and keeping it so simple. That was something that I was so delighted about. Of course, we have some questions from the audience. Maybe I'll pick up some.
Yeah.
Uh, Harshini has asked whether the syllabus will be constant for all the years, or will there be any changes may happen for the upcoming years?
No, there won't be any major changes. There will be some minor changes. So you don't have to worry about the syllabus. That will be basically the same. Like what you have in your semester, it is going to be the same.
Okay,
So
okay.
there won't be any big difference in the GATE syllabus every year. It is going to be mostly the same. If you are a second year student, you don't have to worry. Even in the final year, you will have almost the same syllabus. Even if there is any change, it is going to be minor.
Thank you, thank you. And most students they said that they are from regional places like Viluppuram or Tiruchi, something like that. So
Yeah.
people coming from non-city background, anything they have to keep in mind to compete against city students because it's an all India level examination. What things they should keep in mind so that they can have a edge over making that score and getting into top colleges. Any tips?
Uh, yeah. So what I would say is if they have enough practice, that would help them. because these people from city, they have this exposure to coaching institutes. They go for coaching institutes regularly, so that is one edge they have. So how I studied at Karakudi only, but still how I managed is I started from, I learned through video lectures. What I'm saying is like around 10 years back. So even during that time, I availed all the video lectures which was available in the internet, all the materials which were available. So now we have a lot of information in internet. So I hope you guys have good internet facility in the college. So as we don't have, I think we have coaching institute even in Karikudi, that Pyramid Academy. Can you just text them, Shiva? Do they have Pyramid Academy in Karikudi?
Yeah, sure, sure, Vijay, I'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. If they have Pyramid Academy, that is one good academy which they can join, and they can actually start preparing even from second year if that academy is there.
Sure.
That is one thing which I would say for these students which who have this village background. They can use this academy. Second one is internet. You have NPTL. I'll just I can include that in the presentation and mail you guys. You have almost all the subjects, detailed class from IIT professors available in the internet. That website I will let you know through the mail.
Yes, yes. I think
Yes, okay.
NPTEL is by IIT professors
Yes,
and
NPTL is by IIT professors. So for all the subjects, you have lectures by IIT professors. You can refer that. Not just by IIT professors, we have even the notes and lectures from US universities like Harvard, MIT. I'm not saying about the Chennai MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology at US. Okay, even they have provided notes and video lectures online. So you can refer to any top level institute professors lectures if you have any doubt. And you can always reach your professors. Maybe they will have an idea, uh, so that they let you know where you should go for guidance. I would say that is one thing which we always miss out, because they always know things.
yeah.
You should
Uh,
reach them.
yeah. One more question. So this coaching, right? How costly will this coaching be? Can we prepare ourselves for this GATE examination instead of coaching center?
Yeah.
Depending on
Yeah.
which year they are studying, right? What is the good
Mm.
advice you would say?
Okay. Actually, there is no necessary to go to coaching institute. I didn't go to any coaching institute. Actually, I prepared myself. I started from my second year, along with the subjects from the third semester. I started preparation for every subject. I used to commence all the gate questions. So that is how I prepared, and I cleared gate in my third year itself. I didn't have a good rank, but I qualified, and in the final year I had a good decent rank. So I am a living example. You don't have to go to any coaching institute, and it's okay if you are in village. There is no problem. If you have internet facility, obviously you can prepare. If you get any doubts, just go to the internet, see the lectures by various professors, get the textbooks, go through it. If you are still stuck with the doubt, just go to the professors and get it cleared. So if you are not able to afford to join any coaching institute, there are a lot of material available for free in internet. It just takes a lot of hard work and passion to do that, not necessarily coaching institute.
All right. There are a few more questions coming up. I know, like we will keep on receiving questions. I'll make sure to mail the questions if there are anything meaningful.
Yeah, I can take two more questions, Shiva, if you find, because I don't know if students will be coming back and checking.
Yeah. So people have asked, like, is there any age bar for writing GATE examination?
As far as I know, I don't think so. Even if it is there, I think it will be 30 or 32 maybe. But I'm not sure about the age criteria.
Sure. Yeah. And one student has pinged, ma'am, we have a common thought that questions from the same IITs will have same weightage as like the previous year exams.
Questions from the same IIT will have same weightage. Uh, yeah, actually, we can't say anything for sure because professors keep changing, so the committee keeps changing. So the same, this is a general guideline which we can have. So like if this IIT prepares the question paper, this will be these subjects will be focused more. So that is a general notion. That's what I said. From the previous year question papers, we can just analyze question papers by these IITs will have more questions from these subjects. That is just a guideline, but we can't say anything for sure.
Sure. Yeah, and one more thing, just want to clarify. There is no age limit for GATE examination, but however, like certain companies will have age limits based on which the
Yes,
GATE score that you have. The companies might put the
yes,
restriction, but as such, to write the examination, there is no age limit. Yeah. All right.
yes, yes, right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Vijaya, for taking out your time on a Saturday evening and sharing a lot of insights. We look forward to having you in one more session like this. But thank you once again from us. Thank you.
Yeah. If you guys have any doubt, you can contact me anytime. If you need any guideline or help regarding the preparation, you can feel free to contact me. Okay.
Yes, thank you. I'll send over an email to the students with your email ID, Vijaya. Thank you so much.